In this one I will tell you all about first International Icebath Championship, all the bits that you may be curious about that cannot be found online. You'll watch me kicking my own arse as I'm leaving my comfort zone and how this battle ends. I'll take you to the Great Walrus Ball, where we'll listen to the live music and dance all night long. We'll walk along the beautiful Polish coastline and you'll get to meet the Icebath World Champions. As always, we'll have some great food. And you also learn that zipline to the sea may be quite painful. We'll finish our journey at the Cold Exposure Convention, where you get to meet few amazing individuals. But more about it later.
Morning! Oh my gosh, that view never gets old. I could wake up to this view every morning. Not gonna lie, I love it. Today is 9th of Feb 2024. It's day 2 of International Walrus Rally. Today is a big day for me because I'm participating in the first International Icebath Championship. Just on my way to Mielno. I have slightly less than an hour to get there. It's a nice beach walk. Gotta go there. Shouldn't take longer than half an hour, 40 minutes ish. Conditions are fairly decent. It's around 1 degree. Seawater temperature today, 3 degrees, but the tournament is it's happening in barrels, full of ice water, so it's probably around nil. Gotta be there at 10 AM, starting at 11. It's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be epic. Keep your fingers crossed. It's the first time I'm doing stuff like that. I mean, starting in the tournament, I am excited. It's gonna be amazing.
So, first things first. 4 barrels full of iced water and 64 participants, all under watchful eye of Valerian Romanowski. Firstly, body measurements, weight and height, blood pressure and sugar level. Just so it's clear that you're signing the waiver consciously. That's me going. No turning back now. But I'm ready. Been doing it for a long time, focusing on breath work, just like I trained, all as planned, finding comfort in uncomfortable. Safety first, full medical support, at least 2 medics at each barrel. Here, that state of mind that I'm always looking for when in cold. I believe that this is true meditation, doing what you love and being fully submerged. First temperature check at 10 minutes mark, then another one every 10 minutes. 35 degrees is a requirement to stay in the game. The other one is to stay in shoulder deep. My body is heating up, core body temperature rising to almost 37 degrees and stays like this for most of the time. There's another problem though, something that never happened to me in the cold before. Nasty cramp in my right leg, starting at around 45 minutes mark and not letting go until I eventually made a decision to leave myself. Long story short, because I was trying to massage this cramp away while still in the barrel, I kind of slightly lifted my shoulders above the water level. That was my first strike. So massaging my leg at this stage was not a great idea. I had to make this call. I left the competition at 60 minutes not to get disqualified. It was great to have my family supporting me on this day. We went for a nice meal and as they left me in the evening, I went exploring again. I was soon very hungry again. I think you can guess what was at the top of the list.
Super, super.
So much choice, but it had to be this one.
Right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been waiting for that since I came to Mielno 3 days ago. Oh my gosh, look at this beauty. Proper shashlik with chicken and beef and vegetables. And it's all made on that massive barbecue there, as you can see right now. That, my friends, is a true work of art. Beautiful. Just look at that. Oh. Real beauty of street food. This is a chill zone. Pretty awesome. So if you just had a dip or anything, you can come down and obviously enjoy the hot bath in the big barrels. So that is pretty cool. Live music every night. There's saunas as well if you wanna, and the seafront is just behind that stage. How cool is that? Right, so yeah, the seafront, and you just judge it yourselves. Bear in mind, it's the middle of the winter. It's awesome. Place is amazing, guys. Everywhere you go, it's live music, people dancing on the streets, you know, celebrating, having fun, just enjoying life in general, which is, well, if not for that, what's life about? It is awesome. Walrus Ball here in Mielno, and they just opened the doors.
Teraz już nie macie odwrotu. Liczy się tu i teraz. Czekaliśmy na was cały rok. Witajcie w nowej bajce. Witajcie w naszej bajce!
Morning, guys. It's 10 of Feb 2024. It's day 3 of the whole convention. It's great. So, as you know, I've been participating in the Icebath Championship yesterday. I try not to make any plans for the result. It's hard because obviously I am quite competitive and all that stuff, and you always want to win, always want to be the best. But I thought to myself that just beat yourself from yesterday and that'll be great. And I did. I've managed an hour yesterday, which I'm so bloody proud of. Amazing. Amazing. We have a bit of snow this morning. Someone had a lot of fun. Pretty warm today as well. I don't know what exactly it is, but yeah, well, I should be rushing now to Mielno, but I've decided to have a nice walk again. See, that's the thing, I can't be in a rush. Came here to slow down and breathe, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm like, if I'm late somewhere or I'm missing out on something, do you know what? It's not a big deal. that out there is a big deal for me. So great. Official results are being obviously announced today at 10 o'clock. It's 9:30, so I may manage, depending on how fast or how slow I decide to walk. Now, I don't feel like walking really fast. I'd rather take it slow and enjoy the view. Really, it's my last full day here in Mielno and Milenko. You know what? I'll take my time.
Allsop, right? Serdeczne gratulacje. Pamiątka i to teraz widzę, że nie jedne.
Jack również wygrał w drugiej kategorii najwyższy czas i największych punktów według wyników, więc ma też podwójną nagrodę.
He's also the double winner because it's the most point plus the longest time in Icebath. So he's a double winner.
I was quite nervous to come up here today, guys. Gonna be honest, this is terrifying. I've never won anything in my life, to be fair. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't about my family. My kids, my missus, they are my everything. And then you've got the polar bears. Just wow. What a community, guys. And to be here in front of all you, the Polish, and treated us like family coming here. And I've got to say, thank you very much for having the polar bears here. Here we go!
Słuchajcie, w ogólnym rozumieniu Jack nigdy niczego nie wygrał. Dziękuję wszystkim, a szczególnie swojej rodzinie i temu, że mogą tutaj być ze swoim klubem.
To jak już powiedzieliśmy, zapraszamy za rok. Serdecznie dziękujemy za uczestnictwo. Bawcie się jeszcze z okazji różnych towarzyszących imprez temu zlotowi. Serdecznie zapraszamy tych, którzy nie byli na bal, tych, którzy się chcą bawić w strefie rock'n'rolla, na strefie rock'n'rolla i na różnych wiele innych atrakcji.
Dzisiaj przez cały dzień strefa będzie otwarta, jak ktoś chce może przyjść, zamorsować, spędzić trochę czasu w lodzie, ale też czegoś nowego się nauczyć. I będziemy do dyspozycji, będzie mój zespół do dyspozycji. A od 12 mamy konferencję, ja zapraszam na konferencję, mamy niesamowitych gości, którzy przedstawią swój punkt widzenia pod względem obcowania z innym. Zapraszam.
2024 International Icebath Champions, Jack Allsop and Justyna Latosinska. Big congrats again, guys.
It is well deserved after the championship, so nothing better than grilled cod with chips and salad for breakfast. This is so good. Tastes like heaven, honestly. Grilled cod, beautiful. This place is so alive. Look at that.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the famous zip line to the sea. Just watch it.
That was painful, I'm pretty sure. Looks like fun. The zip line to the sea. That's pretty awesome. I may do it myself later on.
This would be great time for you to subscribe to this channel and boost my dopamine levels before we start with the last part of this video, which is Ice Exposure Conference. Starting with Bartłomiej Kubkowski talking about his Ultra Baltic swim. I've only learned about him last year, but he is a true inspiration.
Bo jestem już po 2 próbach, które wam tutaj pokażę w formie zdjęć i wideo, to często miałem jeden telefon od sponsora, jak opowiadałem mu to wszystko, mówi, a co się stanie, jak będzie padał deszcz?
Something that he said to me after the conference will stay with me for a long time. He said that everyone has their own Baltic. That's of course in regard to his own struggle, but it translates massively and will stay with me. Oswald Rodrigo Pereira was another great character I was lucky to meet on that day. Oswald is a journalist climbing and filming the highest mountains on our planet. Stories he shared with us were absolutely fascinating. We also watched his recent movie from his expedition in the Himalaya. Dr. Jan Czarnecki was a last-minute guest, but his knowledge of cold was also incredible. He's a medical doctor who also studied cold exposure and is also Wim Hof certified instructor. This guy right here is Adam Kowalewski. I was very excited to meet him as well. He's a psychologist, biohacker, and he's also Wim Hof method certified instructor. Guy's simply amazing. Quite a few tips from him that I took on board. All good stuff. Last but not least, main man himself, Walerian Romanowski, main ambassador of the whole convention, sportsman, author, and scientist studying cold exposure. So humble. Just listen to that.
Chciałbym na początku przedstawić, jak się nazywam, bo to nie jest takie oczywiste.
What a guy. Just a few shots with all these beautiful people, so very inspiring and humble, so different in many ways, but with one thing in common. Cold. I will leave the link to all the guests' social media and websites. If you anything like me, you'll love them. For me, this day was very special. They say don't meet your heroes. I say it's bullshit as long as you choose your heroes wisely. Such a great day. So, this beautiful Baltic Sea hyperlapse is where I leave you today. Please subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. Now, stay cool and I'll see you in the next one.